Hi there! Hey!
Hello.
Welcome to MockFlix.
Hi.
It's just us two today. It's like the good old days. It's like
the good old days of weeks ago.
Yeah, the good old days, but not as the good old days as the older days when there was 4 of us. But I'm Michael Nearstead, joined by Kevin Hotallen. And yeah, welcome to MockFlix, where we watch Netflix instant movies and commentate over them. So yeah,
today's wonderful film is XXx, or as you might see it in your Netflix queue, XXX.
Yeah, and
that's how it's written.
So it was really fun finding the image that I'm posting here. I had to be very, very careful on how I searched for this because of the name. So in terms of I don't think this movie was pre-SEO. I mean, 2002 SEO was already, or search engine optimization for you.
It existed, though it was still kind of kind of shitty. But it still existed. Did
you know, and I did not know this until about 15 minutes ago, that the title is not just XXX, it's lowercase x, capital X, lowercase x.
Yes. Yeah, they were... It's because of his tattoo.
Got it.
In the movie. You'll see.
I can see, yeah, but... I just did not remember that. That is really dumb. But
well, it's not any dumber really than naming your movie XXX.
Yes.
That not only is that dumb in terms of a title in general, but you're really kind of like setting a strange impression for your audience, because they're like, people don't know what to think then if they saw that.
Yeah, so I went to Warp Tour before this movie came out. So it was like in July. And this movie came out on August 9th, 2002. And there was a booth at the Warp Tour where you could get the XXX tattoo for free from a tattoo artist, a permanent tattoo. And there was a line.
For free,
it was free, and it should have been free at the least. Because holy shit, if you got that tattoo, wow.
Yeah. So there were people waiting to do this then.
It wasn't a big line. I mean, considering there's 20,000 people there, not the biggest line, but there was a line.
Bigger than zero is too much.
Yes, like
bigger than zero is too much in that case.
Especially when there's no alcohol in that place. You know, like.
Oh yeah, Warp Tour didn't serve, huh?
No, and I will say there were some drunk people because they sneak in and stuff, but for the most part, they're not. They're mostly sober people, and yeah, no, people got those stone cold sober probably, most likely, and they probably had to pay for laser removal later on in their life. So good for them.
Yeah, you know, I can honestly say I've never seen a person with that tattoo, so. It's very possible that I've never run into any of those people who went to the Warp Tour that year, but it is also very possible that pretty much all of them regretted it later and got rid of it.
Yeah, right. Or wear clothes to not show it, right?
Yeah, seems likely.
Yeah, so that was just a story I wanted to share, but I did want to, before we start, I did get a couple emails, Kevin, about our lineup of movies, right? So we have, if you want to email us, you can get us at mockflix@gmail.com. You can also tweet us at mockflix. But we got a couple requests right after the stream. We got a request for Click. So we're gonna watch Click next week, which I'm sorry, the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
But I got another request from Mr. Tembo for Failure to Launch. And I think that's right in our wheelhouse, so we will add that after the stream.
That's a good one, I think.
Yeah. And I guess,
remember.
And from what he said he grabbed that directly from his mom Instant Queue. By the way, his mom's instant queue also had One for the Money in it at one point. So she knows us. She feels our way. But anyways, back to the movie. Back to the movie. This is the byline. This is the line on IMDb. An extreme sports athlete, Xander Cage. Did not remember his name was Xander Cage.
Yeah, Xander Cage is his name, yeah.
Is recruited by the government on a special mission. This was directed by Rob Cohen, who's a very, very successful director. This movie was not well received, but not horribly received. Got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, 48%. So
you've seen this movie, right?
I've seen about 30 minutes of it.
So,
first 30 minutes.
I'm not going to spoil too much because we haven't started watching it yet, obviously. But the one thing I can say about this film is that it is deceptively low budget feeling. Like the entire movie feels like it was shot on like a $2 million budget. Like it doesn't make any sense that it cost $70 million. And I'm not going to explain it any further. You'll just see what I mean. But it's amazing. It is amazing. And in case you didn't know before you watch it, there is a sequel to this.
Yes.
Have you seen the sequel?
No, I have not. I haven't seen a minute of it. Which, by the way, has William Dafoe in it. Yes.
Yeah, and
mind blowing.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, who's a much better actor than Vin Diesel.
Yes, he's much better.
Though he picks a lot of bad projects, so whatever.
Yeah, Ghost of Mars.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is a sequel, and I have never seen it either, but all I know is that it was, I think it has something to do with, like, the White House. I'm pretty sure the White House was in the poster, if I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because it was called State of the Union.
Yes, exactly. So
yeah, this movie was successful, though. Cost $70 million. Came out in August, which is not a good time to put your movie out. Actually, Vin Diesel has had some major flops come out in August. What up, Riddick? But this movie actually doubled its gross just in the U.S. Made $142 million in the U.S. And it cost $70 million, as you said. But yeah. Richard Roper, who's a good critic, said it was unrelentingly stupid. But you know what? We gotta always read the Netflix reviews. So, by the way, 64 out of 64 people found this review helpful. Onga!
All of them?
Yeah, every single person that mentioned.
64 out of 60. Wow, that's okay.
So here we go. Onga, are you kidding me? By the way, he said that with an exclamation point, no question. So it's just, are you kidding me? I can't even say it as a question.
I think are you kidding me?
Yeah, there you go. I don't write a lot of reviews. I can't tell. But to think, I almost didn't watch this because of all the bad word here. Who gave this a 1 star.
Expletive deleted.
Yeah. Bad word here. I couldn't even... Who gave this a 1 star. This was an awesome movie, all caps.
Of course.
Remember, this is Vin Diesel. This is a Bond-like movie, and yes, the laws of physics do not apply. So just enjoy the action scenes in light of that. Fast-paced action, all caps, and then more action, all caps. If you're into Bond genre of movies, or you like Diesel, then watch this one. Bond-like.
So it's not like James Bond.
Yes.
This movie
not
is
like
so
Gold Bond.
This movie is so not in any way like any James Bond movie. It's such a ridiculous. Like even the terrible James Bond movies, they're nothing like this at all.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
So
that's a pretty good review.
So yeah, let's get started. Do you want to go over the rules?
Yes. Here on Mockflix, we watch movies and then talk over them. So if you want to watch XXx, on your own accord without being interrupted, you should probably just never use Netflix again. That would probably be better for you. But in case you want to, don't listen to us. Also, turn on your Netflix subtitles, of course. It's under closed captioning there at the bottom of the screen. And make sure to sync up properly when Michael counts out the time in a few seconds. And also, we'll have a timer at the bottom of the screen in case you lose your sync. You can match it up.
Cool. All right. Well, yes, on go. So 1, 2, 3, go. On go, we will start. So are you ready?
I am ready. All 3 X's are queued up here.
Okay, great. So let's get started. On go. So 1, 2, 3, go. All right. All right. I think I got that on the money. Let's turn it up. Enjoy the sweet acting of Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, I feel like I don't quite insult people directly as much as I did before, but there's really no redemption for Vin Diesel. He is really bad.
I think he's pretty terrible.
He's not a good actor. You know, it's not normally something I would just say, because I think that a lot of people later in their career, like McConaughey,
yeah,
got a lot better. Vin Diesel, I don't know. I'm not seeing that happening.
Yes, Rammstein. This is all I remember from this movie, is this part. What a fucking, like, late 90s movie. Even though this came out in 2002, this is a late 90s movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rammstein.
Conan O'Brien is taking shit!
He's gonna go like this in a second.
That's a mini tape of Jay Leno's last show. He's gonna burn it.
He's trying to sneak into the Tonight Show set right now. My Mario-themed background was really cool. I loved how fucking completely tone-deaf it was for them to get Rammstein. Rammstein was so over, like, by this point, when this movie came out, it was like a fucking joke.
They were like a couple years removed from...
Yeah, this is like 5 years after Du Hast came out. Like, this is a long-ass time. Yeah, I came out like 97 or 98. Like, it was...
So you think there's just some guy going like, what do those kids like? Oh, I heard they like this crazy, scary band named Rammstein. It's not like they're just groaning and stuff. Get them. Oh, okay, let's do that.
I also love how these Russians are watching Rammstein, who's singing German.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, close enough.
Alright.
Oh, is this gonna turn into a Damage Plan concert? That'd be really sad. That's a mean joke. Whatever.
That's terrible. Dimebag, no! What was the point of that?
I don't know.
What was the point of that dramatic lull in the action when not really anything happened? Get it? Bang, bang, because he shot him? Do you get it?
Fire, fire. See, Great White needs to use their pyrotechnics, not their own. They would have been much better off. Well, let's celebrate with a... What was that, a heroin shot?
That's a Jello shooter, I think.
Yeah. That was necessary.
Murder and Jello shooters. Also, I think that even if you shoot someone and they crowd surf, it's not going to take that long before someone realizes they're limp and lifeless.
Yeah, right.
And they go, oh, this guy's dead.
I forgot he was in this.
He is, yeah. He's in everything.
He is.
I mean, come on. He's in every movie ever made. Ha ha ha. Oh, clever.
So they hate all of Europe and Russia. That's what I learned from that map. Just northern Russia, though. The rest of it's fine.
Of course.
I can feel him falling asleep while he's saying those lines. Just like blah, 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 blah.
I love his burn scar makeup there. It is...
It looks like he was in the background of a Star Trek Next Generation episode. It's like it's like Worf's friend.
Background makeup, totally.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the camera's not on him anyways.
He's sitting at a table, like eating food, while someone else is actually doing something.
I think this is a great idea. Oh, that's an analogy that almost makes sense if you don't think about what you're saying.
Yeah, considering snakes don't even crawl, but yeah. Alright.
Also, like, his point doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, well, we need our own snake to get into with the low down and dirty people. It's like, yeah, but if that snake isn't trained, it doesn't he's gonna fucking die. I love, like, fucking, like, MI6 people are trained for, like, 10 years and shit before they get to do big jobs. And they're like, oh, find this guy, he skateboards. Why does he have that sticker? Why would he have that sticker?
I know. It's great. Okay, that was good. Let's try it again, but better. I love his tattoo. It is so great.
It's awful. I'm not giving him a tip.
That guy is...
He's terrible.
Oh, whoa. Senator Hotchkiss, somebody just stole my car.
Let's get the props out.
Yeah, right.
There's some dirt bikes. There's a green man that will fly into the bathtub. I'll set the trap for the cops. Who are you talking to? Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Dick Hotchkiss.
And they don't.
Yeah, what?
And you know what? Vin Diesel would legitimately fucking care about that because he loves video games. Yeah. He fucking loves them.
He does.
Riddick game's fucking great. It's a great game.
Yes,
shocking.
It is. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Xander Zone. Xander Zone. Woo!
Kobe Bryant. I love Netflix and searches for XXX movie online have been disappointing. I don't know why. What are they doing?
They're launching Dick Hotchkiss's car off a bridge because he doesn't like video games. And
Well,
don't you know, video games do not promote violence. They only promote destruction of property.
yeah, and misogyny and violence.
And violence still.
Yeah, lots of things. I love these fake cameraman with their like fucking Fox and like this bullshit dirt bike gear on. Drowning pools.
Thank God, drowning pool.
It's so funny that he sang this song. Just because of how he died. It's just...
Yeah, it's pretty ironic.
Yeah. I know it's mean. I don't give a shit. It's funny. Also, Drowning Pools was awful. They were an awful band.
They were.
I love how he did a closing line while he's landing. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
Yeah, this sound would be awful. Sorry, there's just wind in this fucking valley. Can't hear you at all.
Yes.
Yeah, I stole your car. You put pickles on my hamburger, and I didn't want pickles. I wanted no pickles at all, just onions and mustard. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna drive your car off a cliff.
How do you like that, Hotchkiss?
Tony Hawk. I remember this cameo.
Yep.
It is so bad. This is... God, I forgot about how bad this product placement is coming up. Oh, yeah. Eve's in this, too, and she's terrible.
Do you see? Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen it really yet. But do you see what I'm talking about with where the movie feels really low budget?
Yes.
All of these scenes.
Look at the guy in the background with the 40. He's just like...
Yeah, he's great. Damn, that was a crazy trick that you did.
Word.
You're so cool, XXX.
I love saying your name.
Can I call you Xander Zone?
Hygo fan, I do think that Vin Diesel probably has some pretty good Call of Duty kill montages.
He does. He has like headshot videos all over his hard drive.
You know he's never gonna sell out, right? What? What are you guys talking about?
They're not. That was...
You know he's never gonna sell out. Here's his friend Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Pago.
Little flat. She's a little flat. Acting a little flat. She's not horrible, but she's just like kind of...
There's no attitude. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I sure could go for a sobe right now. Fucking great. Yeah, what happened to sobes? No one gives a fuck about sobes anymore. That was a...
No, that went away real quick.
Yeah.
It was around for a while, though.
Yeah.
And then suddenly just, whoop.
People went, oh, their advertising's fucking terrible, and their drinks aren't that good. And that's kind of like the...
Well, I probably went, this drink has a lot of sugar in it.
So they drugged him, and now he's in a random... What happened? What?
I don't know. You'll see, though. I remember this.
Oh, is this a test? I don't remember this.
Xander Cage, everybody. Uh,
His tattoos are pretty atrocious. I would agree.
yeah, they're bad.
Where did he show up? Was he hiding underneath the
know!
table?
I know. I remember that. That's one of the things that drove me nuts in this movie was that shot. I was like, what the fuck was he doing
Just
there?
hiding underneath the table. He's like, good job.
Gotcha.
That's a good point. No, he likes the personal journal. Personally, the mansion section's quite good. That's more Wall Street Journal, but whatever. It's a good point. This is why Vin Diesel didn't get the role in the Truman Show. The movie was like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, he figured it out right away. You see, this car keeps going around and around, and then he just murders everyone.
That's a real insult coming from
Isn't
Vin
that
Diesel.
ironic? Isn't that an ironic line?
Isn't that where they shot Pulp Fiction? Isn't that the same or Reservoir Dogs? You know what I'm talking about? It's that same LA diner with the rock walls and
You know, it looks like
it's been
it.
in shit. It's totally been in shit. I'm the American version of Ewan McGregor. But I'm not a good actor.
I ain't impressed by you, XXX. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go make my head more square.
Yeah, so let's give him another scenario.
The whole movie is just him being put into different restaurants.
I think that would be a better movie, weirdly. Like, not just restaurants, but like just put him in weird scenarios.
No, it's only diners. He just has the
Yeah.
same diners over and over for 30 years. It seems like if they really want this guy to be successful in missions, they would stop waking him up 5 minutes before he goes on them. Oh, I get it, because they did the same test on us. Except they woke us up 3 hours ago and told us what the mission was. You just have to jump out.
What?
Where's my peanuts?
Oh, I get now. Thank you for that second line. Yeah.
The reason you didn't get it is because that line is terrible.
I got it with the second line that clarified the joke, though.
It's necessary.
Well, this should stop the plane.
Uh-huh. I love it. I love that.
So this is the first mission, them just getting dragged out.
Well, he lives for this shit.
He does.
Wouldn't it be way easier just to make them get off the plane?
And now they get to pick strawberries. I love when spy agencies violate human rights. That's what makes us American, Coleman Francis. Oh, actually, no, they're just olives.
Nothing? Because it's unrefined? That's just a plant.
Run out in the open.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, show his teeth some more.
Yeah. They looked so good, they didn't want to use it a second time.
They looked great.
Yeah.
I love they hung him up. The other two, they're like, let's do normal things with the other two, tie them up. This guy, we're going to tie him up. We're going to hang him in the air.
Why would they send these people into here without telling them there's a mission or what to do?
Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they just go like, there's probably criminals here. Just drop them off.
They're like, let's just toss in some gringos to scare up the coke makers. That'll be funny.
Oh, it's Machete.
Hi, I'm Danny Trejo. You may remember me from such movies as Anything Better Than This.
Kicking a steel-toe boot wouldn't hurt much.
No, not at all.
I've seen the Kids in the Hall sketch. Steel-toe boots work really well. You should be sure to take lots of vitamin C. It's good for you. I love when people make jokes in these situations. They're completely calm, like
yeah,
he's acting like nothing is going on.
Does he still think that this isn't real? Like,
wee. You already said that.
I'm XXX.
And this is why you don't tie him up like that.
Nope.
Wait, what?
We sent in our operatives so that we could instantly shoot up the place with a giant helicopter.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening.
That's okay. Neither is the director.
I don't think the writer knows either. I don't think anyone knows what's happening.
Nobody knows. Are you guys impressed? We blew up a car. That was cool, right?
Man, he's gonna run away with that airplane pillow.
What does this guy think he's gonna do with a giant bag of Coke? Like,
with
where's he gonna sell
one
this?
bag of Coke, one single bag.
A big bag of Coke in the middle of Colombia. Where are you gonna sell this?
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth very much.
Not there, and plus, even if it was, who the fuck are you gonna find to sell it to? They would just murder you and take it.
You know, we learned something from the movie Trespass, which we watched on an earlier episode, that it's like, if you have a big bag of cocaine, no one's going to buy it from you. Even if they sell cocaine, they're going to be like, where's this from?
Yeah, it's true.
And if they decide to buy it, they're going to go, well, I'm going to give you very little money for this because You can't sell this to anybody.
You may find this strange, but people don't necessarily trust you when you come up to them with giant bags of illicit drugs. I know that's weird.
I know, weird.
You think they would be totally down. But...
You know what's even more odd is that people that, you know, sell drugs will trust you even less. It's weird.
Yeah, it's true. You probably shouldn't fill a coca plant with nitroglycerin.
Yeah, it's a 500cc. Whee!
CC's working for me. Let's go.
Oh, there's a gringo on a stunt bike. Let's get him. Hee! Fucking what? What?
Helicopters, cocaine, cornfields.
Just need to
We've
move.
got it all.
Just need to move like that. That's all I need to do.
Yeah.
Nope. Just. This looks ridiculous. This whole thing looks like shit.
The explosives team on this movie was so happy. They're like, man, we are going to make so much money. Just blow up everything. And then he landed on flat ground, thus having no momentum. Just instantly broke his leg. He shattered both ankles. Actually, I guess his tailbone would probably...
So, the end. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me he's gonna ollie it. Nope. 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 That thing is like 10 feet tall! How the fuck did...
That's a big ol' hell no.
So when this guy ollies like a skateboard, or like a let's say a bicycle, can he just like jump over the vert? Can he just jump over the entire vert ramp with his bicycle?
No, he's an astronaut. He goes to the moon. So if you get enough speed, you'll escape gravity, you see.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, a lot of people don't know that. If you get above like 5 feet in the air, there's no gravity anymore. The Earth
it just goes away.
Yeah, and you just float away. They showed his teeth fall off.
Of course they had to.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when we established that this guy had metal teeth? Look at it. It's got metal teeth. They fell out.
That's storytelling.
Yeah. We're using a motif, you see. Get it?
Ramp!
Motif. Get it?
Stupid. This feels like a video game, though.
Yeah.
Like
Not a very good one, though.
Yeah, it feels like a horribly linear video game. Like, I see, like, big arrows pointing at that house. Like, ramp off this!
This is 2 hours of scripted events. He was killed instantly.
Man, why did we store all that C4 in there? What the fuck?
The agent known as XXX was incinerated in the blast.
So that's where we put our H-bomb.
That explosion
It was huge.
Colossal.
How much money do you think it cost for them to do that explosion? It was probably like $100,000 at least.
Oh, it's more than that.
Yeah. With the insurance, it was an insane amount.
Yeah.
What?
Ewoks are back.
So we're 30 minutes into the movie, and so far, literally nothing has happened. All the things that have happened are fake. That's fair. I think that's fair.
Why are they mad at him for doing that?
Now, here's the thing. I don't think the government would act fairly back to him for that. They'd probably beat the shit out of him. But still. think it's fair.
I don't know. If he headbutted that guy, he would probably just laugh.
Yeah.
And be like, ha, he fucking got you.
Well, kind of, right? Because they spent millions and millions of dollars training this guy. Pigs!
None of these things they did were at all necessary. That's what I don't get about it. Why did they need to explode a giant building?
It's just so silly because they're like, we don't want to lose any more valuable people. It's like, you could have trained someone for 30 years and it would have cost less than this. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, also they like don't know what direction he's gonna go. Like,
yeah.
He flew through the cage on his dirt bike. Did they imagine he could jump on his bike 20 feet in the air somehow? Did they imagine he was going to go over the barn so they could explode it around him? Like,
well, this was a real thing though, because they said that this was Colombian Army.
So he was just bait, basically.
Yeah.
So funny.
Wildcat. I like what Professor Gaskin said, that I would watch an LP by Vin Diesel.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good.
He charges too much for appearances, sorry.
No, I don't think they would do that.
No, that's really expensive, so no, they wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. All I've done is destruction of property. No, you would not.
Yeah, and also, you wouldn't be shitting in a bucket, because in solitary, that's not what happens. That's the hole.
No.
That's the hole. The hole is where you shit in a bucket.
I'm just dissecting this movie like, well, that's stupid. Well, that's stupid.
Is that what that means? But he already has the tattoo. What the fuck is happening? Maybe you should call yourself Triple X.
Maybe you ought to call yourself XXX. That thing you already call yourself.
What the fuck is? Did they think we forgot about the tattoo that they showed us like 3 times?
So funny.
Holy shit! That is like a huge mistake. That is really bad.
That's pretty bad.
I accept your offer, Scarface. I didn't want that answer either.
P.S. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Oh man, the fakest plane.
Here is where rich people fly.
Yeah, on imaginary airlines.
Airplanes don't have windows.
On imaginary air. Look at that! Look at that back area. It's huge.
They have a big waiting room back there. That's where they did their auditions.
That's my favorite game.
Anarchy 99.
The first 98 of them weren't that great, but the 99th one was fantastic. And then he showed his penis to him.
Yeah, I know. Come, talk to the strange man on the airplane. That's
in 1 minute.
That's
Good acting. This guy sucks. Holy shit. How old is he supposed to be, too? Is he supposed to be
I don't know.
16? I know.
25, easily.
All this is confidential.
Well, I guess I'll show this random kid all the information about my secret mission. Did you learn nothing from Samuel L. Jackson?
It seems like they'll give me anything I need to be successful at my job, except for PTSD treatment. Man, it's really cool that you get to go into these highly dangerous situations by yourself with no people on backup. Yeah, it sounds great.
I saw this movie before and I don't remember this scene at all.
I don't either.
There's a reason for that, because this scene is completely pointless. You know that whole string of dialogue?
How would he hear that? How would he hear that?
How many times is this kid gonna walk away and then turn back around when he says another line? I just space it out by row, so he'd walk to the next row and then turn back again.
That transition was fucking insane. Holy shit. I will say I've flown on Lufthansa once, and their planes were extremely nice. They were not that nice, though. They were much nicer than our planes are, but shit, they weren't.
They don't have giant hallways behind
them? Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have oil paintings in the like between sections or whatever the fuck they were.
Dude, it's so funny. Yeah, so that scene was completely unnecessary because they could have showed him looking at the computer for like 1 minute and it would have answered all of the questions that you could possibly have.
Those guys are the most well-dressed homeless people I've ever seen. Did you see those people?
They're pretty classy for homeless.
Ivansky. I am very short. Jurisdiction.
This is our station. This was the best we could afford.
This is our secret place. No girls allowed.
Are they supposed to be in Prague or something?
Yes. I think so.
I don't know a lot about Prague, but I'm pretty sure the buildings don't look this bad.
There's some bad parts in Prague, but yeah, there's a lot of nice parts too.
I mean, it's a developed city.
Yes. It may not be soon, though. Thanks, Russia.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of acting, so I'm gonna fall asleep right in front of you.
You may stare at me while I sleep if you wish.
Kind of turns me
on.
My
secret policeman.
When do I get my guns?
He literally went to sleep with those guys just staring at him. Oh, okay. It's a little better. This guy
jet lag.
Told them to fuck off immediately. He would have been like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Yeah. This is where's my techno? Where is my ass rock?
The only thing he's rich with is adrenaline.
Look at that necklace. That necklace costs about $-.
Provided for free by Flavor Flav.
Looks awful. Look at that guy with the sunglasses. Look at these out.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh man!
They put him right in front too. They want to show him off.
They probably didn't put him in front. They probably were like, "Oh God, this guy keeps jumping into the frame." Take my shag rug, please.
And buy Mira Sorvino.
Yeah, yell American.
American. Hey, I'm trying to keep a low profile. American!
He said the word cops. He knows something.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yorgie Bear.
Don't be mistake.
He died. Why would
Yeah, I know. They would kill him.
I'm a good tipper.
In this Eastern European nation where tips are not expected, yes.
What does 5-0 mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. What is
what
this?
is this 5-0?
Yeah, what is this American slang term that we have no idea what it is?
That's what I was saying before. He's talking about tipping.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Some bad sound going on right now in this scene. Like people talking over each other.
Still doing it.
Yeah. Dolph Lundgren's upset back there.
I just like motor vehicles.
That's a good point. Why would he carry a secret police badge on him? I don't know.
Yep. Yep.
I told you his name was Xander Cage. Yeah, I watch all your videos on pre-YouTube.
Thank you, movie. I appreciate that compliment.
You're such a rebel. I watch all your DVDs, which are distributed by a major distribution house.
My favorite thing about this movie is just the it's like this non-stop half-hearted attempts to make him seem really cool, like not all the time, like, man, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Everyone around him is like, oh my god, look at all that stuff he can do. Isn't that cool? It's like, yeah, I know he's cool. I'm watching the movie already. Just fucking...
I think they're trying to convince you of that because he's not that cool, really.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
How does that math work for 10 cars?
I don't know.
Those are all like Lambos or something? Like, what the fuck?
They'd have to be pretty pricey.
They'd all have to be 150,000
to sell on black market.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, that's the other thing. They'd be heavily reduced. I'm a sexist.
Yeah.
But now, the movie's gonna show you, no, she's a smart lady. Until later in the movie when Vin Diesel has to save her. But shh, don't say that.
You know, she has a heart of ice because she hasn't talked the whole time. Based on your silence, I can tell that you're a bitch.
If I had an account number, just there, that's all you need. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for your account number.
That's all that we require.
Was she trying to gleek on him or something?
Yeah, I think she was trying to gleek. It would have been better if she just hissed and then jumped on him like a cat and started clawing his face.
Come into our fireplace! Why is their doorway so small?
You may notice my head sack. I hope you like it.
He's a very floaty runner.
Yeah, he is.
Is he still wearing his coat?
XXX, we've got a situation. My medical bill has arrived.
It's $1.5 million. They're still
selling those cars.
There's still 20 cars now.
Every time they mention money in this movie, it's always $1.5 million, regardless of context.
Gotta say, have you ever seen video on a phone look that good? It's like, well, it's 35 millimeter.
No. Maybe with the new Nexus 7. Actually, that's old now.
Yeah.
Let me get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wouldn't they have a wire transfer number, not Bing? Oh, fucking.
What the fuck is that coat?
Xander, king of nagging.
Well, he's already got peacocking down.
Oh, it must be fun acting to nothing.
Yeah.
Say this line to nothing. You can really tell. It's good. It's good filler conversation.
That doesn't have quite the same ring as James Bond.
Yeah.
Shavers. Tony Lee shavers. Alright.
Actually, usually I just fill out reports. It's pretty standard.
Toby, I don't think this is working out. And Argyle, too.
I went to MIT.
So no.
Oh, it looks like an airsoft gun. What's the reason for that piece past the bullet? Was that to like readjust the bullet, like make it straight again? Like what is that for?
That is the fakest fake gun.
That would totally pierce your skin.
Yeah, that would
I'm confused.
that would kill you.
Ew. Stop. Oh, so that lets you know how to spin a revolver.
Yeah, now I know how to use a gun properly. Because I played first-person shooter video games.
So what I do when I have a sniper rifle is I go, like just, I no-scope people.
Well, he also knows that when you kill someone, you have to squat over their head over and over.
Yeah.
That's important, too.
What is the...
Oh, those... Lady, you got a sexy skeleton.
Bye!
She's checking you out, man, and she can't even see your ribcage.
I'm sorry. If he looked at any woman with a pair of binoculars that was shooting a gun and they turned around and saw that, they would probably give a slightly annoyed look. I think they would.
Like, what the fuck are you looking
yeah,
at?
why are you like? They would at least be confused. Why is this happening?
Yeah.
Let's blow up this random wall. Maybe he should have stood so close. Look at him. He looks like a fucking idiot.
That actor is terrified. He is so scared.
Yeah.
That's why they cut away from him so fast. You could see his face. He was like, did not like that.
Oh, look at that Sony Vaio. I forgot those ones, the long ones. That was an interesting idea, but you can't utilize the screen, so it's like, eh.
No, they're also ugly.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Professor Gaskin, I think you're right. I think Counter-Strike maybe was the most realistic shooter at this point. America's Army too was out by now.
2002, yeah. America's Army and Counter-Strike.
Obviously, SOCOM.
Yeah, totally. You will not games with me. How many shots do I need of this chick looking out the window? This is That's how we should greet each other from now on Mockflix.
Just start the show.
Uncomfortable laugh.
This is the ultimate car, Ghostbusters car.
You may recognize this as being not a Ferrari.
This is what you Americans call strong car? Big bicep car.
Biceps car, yeah.
It doesn't have power locks. It's really cool.
Man, I was really hoping I'd get to drive a GTO for some reason.
Yeah, it'll be very good.
What?
Secret police fucking it up.
Now, what the fuck was that about?
He's aiming at a much better spot than you are. You're just aiming at his mouth.
Yeah.
Cigarette guy was pretty good.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Let's drive the most immovable, least functional car.
I know, that's what I was saying before. But the movie interrupted me. They picked the GOAT out of any car,
yeah.
Which, as nice as the old GTOs were, no one would pick that car to drive in a dangerous situation. It is not. It can't handle for shit, and you're in Prague.
Yeah, in a city with windy roads.
Yeah.
It's Blood Bullet. It's a blood bullet!
Got him.
Ha!
Da, 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 da.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That whole statement made no fucking sense.
Nope.
You don't talk a lot, but other people don't get themselves up for something. You are perfect.
When people talk, they don't do the things that they say when they talk.
What is this? 99. What is... This looks horrible. What the fuck?
I don't know. Welcome to my fake Tesla coil factory.
I think it's called Unclocky Park.
Spencer's Gifts.
That looks
99.
so bad.
You know, I love the name Anarchy 99. Look at that girl's dancing.
Yeah,
look at that girl trying to dance. Look at that girl trying to dance. I love how they called it Anarchy 99 because it is so fitting. Because it is the type of thing that an Eastern European would name their, like, it's supposed to be cool, but it's just not at all.
This movie is not in the 2000s. It doesn't feel right.
Isn't it weird how everyone dances exactly the same?
Yeah, like they're all on drugs. And that they're not dancing to the beat of the song, really. Like, they're kind of off.
No, they're just kind of... That's because they couldn't hear the
music. Look at the muscly guy in the background. He's like, yeah. Hey, I'm friends with Xander Cage. He's cool.
He's good on dirt bikes. He's good on the wave runners. He's good on all of it.
I believe in total anarchy. That's why I run businesses.
Anarchy 99.
I got 99 problems, but anarchy is not one of them.
What?
Yeah, they're talking about the Vandals. That's unbelievable. Wow.
Okay, then. Alright, that was necessary.
Okay, how many people that saw this movie had actually ever heard a fucking Vandals song? They saw this movie, they'd just be like, whoop!
I think this writer was just writing the movie for himself. Like...
Yeah.
Very
he probably looked up at one point snarky punk bands and went, oh, the Vandals, there's a lot of hits on this. It's like, actually the Vandals aren't that good. Maybe pick a different band. This girl, like, what is her... Oh.
Why is he always chasing her?
She's like a child, kind of. She's ridiculous.
Well, it's not... I mean... It's so weird. I don't get it.
I am nobody's woman. Goldman.
Oh, I see.
Oh, please stop showing that. Please stop showing that.
Yeah, I know. That's not necessary. $70 million budget.
Anarchy 99 does not believe in safe work conditions. It's interesting they have this one spot closed. Just...
This is awkward.
I'd like to supersize my Anarchy burger. That is not a good guess.
Wow, this is really attractive. This is like a lot of chemistry. Why? What?
To be fair, what Russian club does believe in safety? Fair point, Professor Gascan.
This isn't Russian.
This is not punk music. You shut your fucking mouth, subtitles. Fucking assholes.
No punk song has ever sounded remotely like this. I don't know where they're getting.
No, whenever you hear no, No.
I instantly go to Power Man 5000. I know there's a million other bands that sound like it, but it just reminds me of them.
That'd be kind of great if every time music played just said Power Man 5000 playing even when it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. I believe this band is called Anarchy 99.
I believe in disorder. Check out my fine artwork.
I think 99 is how many square feet of an apartment that all his money would afford in New York City. That's what the 99 is for. Welcome to my studio.
Playing some
Damn,
nerd.
they have 8 cameras.
Oh, sweet Connecticut for the PS2, my favorite game. What the fuck?
Was that really Connecticut?
Yeah, it was. It was totally Connecticut.
Oh my god, I remember that game.
It's not good. It's not horrible, but it's not good. What?
What? A duck smells gloves?
Except for the Fabergé eggs, I love those.
I continue to speak in English for some reason. Is this still a movie?
I don't know.
This
is like a non sequitur.
So confusing. Oh my god.
No rules, just right. Here's a blooming onion.
Would you like a blooming onion?
Would you like an unseasoned piece of meat that will dissatisfy you? It's a half bedroom.
You just doing some vinyasa yoga or something? What the fuck was that for?
We're a happy gang.
I think 99 is the number of extras they had.
It's a utility, bro. That'd be great. They should show the whole walk through the 55-bedroom house. Take like
it's
10
called,
minutes.
They already did. It's called Russian Ark. You didn't know that had Vin Diesel?
What? Good morning? I didn't.
I don't. I'm not picking up on what that meant. That was supposed to be clever, I think, but...
She was just standing up there for a while like, is this fucking guy gonna come in?
Yeah, I know. They didn't tell you I came with the room?
I am on a lot of drugs.
Now you lay down and I'm going to read the Bible to you.
It's gonna be hot. Whoa, is that a king bed?
He's like, actually, I'm just kind of sleepy. I'm not joking. I'm just trying to get some rest. Here's my butt. Here it is.
Oh, that was a cut. Like,
yeah, I know. There's a lot of that.
this song is like the most generic thing.
Yeah,
it's so great.
Well, I'm ripped, you're ripped. I guess we should just have sex now.
That Vin Diesel has said that at some point in his life.
Oh yeah, totally. Maybe the girl said it to him. Who knows?
Yeah, there you go. Hello.
Honestly, if you look like Vin Diesel, you wouldn't even need to talk to people. You just walk up and take off your shirt and be like,
He's
there
kind
it
of
is.
goony looking a little bit though, but yes, he's
He is,
in great
but
shape.
it doesn't
So
matter.
yeah,
It
it doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
That's supposed to be the place they're in. It's not. It's not the same place.
They look like Transylvania or something.
Yeah.
It's Dracula's castle.
I love living in the countryside.
More Kinetica, ready to go.
What is that?
Still
product?
there.
Oh, do you want to play? You want to play some slot cars? I got the 20 volters.
Or trains, model trains.
Why does he have a fucking slide car track?
Who dressed the set? This is the most confusing set.
Oh my god. A fucking why did they have a slot car track? I don't
know.
Really
and
weird.
Model train.
Model trains and slot cars.
And Kinetica.
Next they're gonna show
only Kinetica.
There's no other games.
She's like got her bio out. She's like, I'm just gonna play
That's
something on an
secret.
emulator instead. I don't want to play Kinetica. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's a secret agent too. Kodak.
Not a very fucking good one, apparently.
Does it crack the code by taking a picture?
Love that Microsoft Windows logo. That is the worst. I hate. Is that in every movie when someone shows up that you're not supposed to be here? It's like, that is the worst response you can say.
It just makes you sound so guilty.
Yeah. CIA, FBI.
I'm going to take advantage of you. Pretty much the same thing.
Now I'm going to take you to lunch.
What did you say? You didn't actually kill that cop?
He's only horribly wounded.
Was it worth it making the movie rated R just so you could show that? Was it worth it?
Hello, gratuity.
Look at that fucking tattoo.
Look at that hair.
Yeah.
Happy Trail goes up to his neck.
Hey, this is Frank Rizzo. I do not like your prank calls. Stop calling me.
I'm going to show you the dragon.
I believe in only anarchy. Please stop. He's an idiot.
Yes.
It's like a paintball gun.
Wait, the impact's real.
Yeah, I know, it's so break his fucking ribs.
Yeah, it destroy you.
Yeah, it's super sharp too. It totally pierced your skin.
Still laughing. Said you're a secret agent? Ha ha ha. You know, that's weird. I can't believe he's a secret agent because secret agents usually look like a secret agent, right?
Yeah.
Is that the point? What? Good acting.
How do you find that out? Gotta save it for later.
Yeah, he's concerned. Nothing at all.
Ugh, that's a weird line.
Yeah.
They sleep.
Cockfighting. That's what it is.
They call it the man cave.
It says no girls allowed on the sign, and the R is backwards.
Like that. What's that place called? The Toys Are Them? It's like that one.
Toys are them.
Jump through the window.
Well then.
Oh man, that dessert plate looks delicious.
Slow motion. It's like, alright, now let's not make it obvious. Then he picks her up and holds her in front of him as he walks down the street.
He's pretty good at making false flags.
Wow!
That's a bright reflection.
Good spot, dude. We knew exactly where the sniper was.
I got soaps on.
Oh!
Oh, he's riding the... Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Also, I love how you see the top of that thing. You can... Well, not there, but you can see the grip tape on it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, that was actually on the tray because, you know, like you want the food to stay. You don't want it to slip off when you're serving.
Yeah, you don't want it sliding all over the place.
Look at that fucking guy.
Oh, God! It's those guys from The Matrix!
Yeah.
Well, that's not fair. They're from The Matrix 2.
Yes, yeah.
There's a big difference.
There is a huge difference.
I
I think he keeps saying coon. That's pretty racist.
Why am I seeing that guy? You're a crook, Captain Hook, and it's time to throw the book.
We're gonna do the only thing we know how to do to torture you.
Musical theater.
They're doing a one-person performance.
So you shushed me for this.
This is sure no vandals. Man, you're putting me to sleep, Samuel L. Jackson.
Jesus. I love how this is like a morality issue, but the reality is Samuel L. Jackson would never change his mind on this. He'd be
No.
like, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Have you ever heard of GAC? They're looking to do a GAC attack. What did he punch?
Take that chair.
Yeah. Your support was poor.
Fuck this.
What the fuck?
Anarchy burger.
Is he giving him a false flag now?
What was he laughing about?
He's like giving him a false flag. Like, now he's just gonna work on his own. This is gonna work great.
Yeah, what?
I think Samuel Jackson just like the biggest sociopath ever.
Yeah, he just like doesn't care at all.
It'll turn out at the end he's actually none of his projects are authorized at the NSA.
He's just some guy.
Yeah, just some guy that works at the NSA that's just pulling tricks. Oh, good thing we have this gun set up to shoot at a wall.
Yeah, what is... I don't even know. I have no fucking clue.
This shows that I am weak.
Little drinky drink. A little sippy sip.
Dead.
Ah, well, you're murdered now.
Pretty casual about it.
Yeah, didn't seem to mind.
Gotta keep it caged with your murders. I like this idea.
No one will
Safe
notice
sex!
these.
Safe sex, everyone. Take a condom. No.
These giant white patches on every bike. No one's gonna spot that.
This won't blow my cover.
Wouldn't it be easier to tape that like under the bike?
Yeah. But it'd be hard to shoot that.
That's true.
Not with a gun, I mean the camera guy. Uh-huh. All right. 2-hour wine cellar. What kind of bolts were those? They're like Technicolor.
Yeah. I think maybe each one was a different special bullet.
Oh, I see. Sleepy time. You're probably right, though. They're probably all different.
Your eyes are open, sir. I can tell you're awake.
Taste the rainbow, yeah. They were like all different colors.
Yeah, they were.
It's better than them shooting out wedding rings like last week.
So bad.
Good timing to walk over to get the line.
This fucking set is great.
It's awful.
Look at those plastic handbars.
Yeah.
Notice no one's grabbing them. They're like slightly like touching.
I think this was one of the clubs. I think this was one of the clubs, and they redid it.
Naboo Starfighter. I see. Years of engineering have come to this.
I've come to this.
Our base is there. Oh, Misa like a starfighter.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, they had a bunch of rats there. The scientists, what were they doing? It's like, oh look, the hydrochloric acid killed this mouse. What research is there to do with biological weapons? It's like, oh, it killed them. Like, that's it. It's like...
Let me ask you, have you ever seen the movie Cool Runnings? Well, for once, Shaq will be the winners. We get John Candy, he funny.
Oh,
those bones are working on a spaceship.
Yeah.
How are those bones?
Oh man. Did you see that guy? Did you see that guy with the white hair? That was a fucking wig. He had black sideburns. It's really bad looking.
I didn't notice.
Where is he? Oh, come on. I don't see him now. He's gone.
We're doing God's work here at the Anarchy 99 Spaceship Academy.
This Windex missile will clean many windows. So, what are the economics of this?
I'm not sure what the point of any of this technology is. Like, they have the thing shoots a missile or whatever, drops a bomb, but there's no explanation of why. Now you will see the true power.
This seems like a good idea. Yes, kill all the scientists that made your biological weapons.
That way, if you need to make more... Oh, wait.
No. This isn't very anarchist of you.
Once it turns black, something happens.
Bye-bye, little mouse.
Goodbye.
They were trapped in that room for weeks.
There's little mice, get it?
Has the thing gone off yet?
I don't know. No, I guess not.
This is really stupid. It's bright.
Mission accomplished. I severely damaged that spaceship I spent billions of dollars trying to make.
That's a pretty sweet smoke machine.
Do you like it? We showed them. Stupid jerks. Vin Diesel's like, oh, the skeletons are taking a nap now. This should be a good time to sneak in.
So we'll stay in this room for a few years now.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
There's half as many skulls in the air as there were a moment ago.
I will establish why we don't die now. Once I'm done, Vin Diesel can come.
Did you hear all that noise? No. Wouldn't they be not acting like this? I don't know. They would have heard a massive explosion. How did you get up there? That's
That's a
amazing.
good question. Is he supposed to be Spider-Man or something? Because we've never established that Xander Cage hides by grabbing crevices and stuff like that.
Hey man, you shouldn't be eating a white bread sandwich. Has a high glycemic index. All the poison's out of the air.
Vin Diesel believes in the paleo diet.
Oh. This action scene's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I love Steam. Steam always
That
hurts
one.
people so much.
Yeah, they love using that.
Oh, he's out of bullets, right? Oh, okay.
I don't get that either with Steam, because every movie has pipes and pipes full of steam. Like, what are these things powering? We have
Not sure.
electricity now.
Man, this is so extreme.
My entryway!
Oh, it's gonna be great. Yeah, you had to show it to me because I'm a fucking idiot. But thank you. I knew that.
They had to remind you. They even stuck another one onto the car and still didn't feel that was enough.
Why would they have those? Why would they have? Why would he do that? Oh, that's why.
Why is he Supermaning?
So you could shoot.
You could have easily done that without doing a Superman.
No.
That was so unnecessary. Superfluous ramp shots all over. They do.
It's like that scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure when all the motorcycles get tipped over. But
Yeah.
instead, yeah. So now he's gonna have to dance for him.
I think we figured out why this movie looks so cheap. They spent all of their money on explosions. Like,
Yes.
literally. All these explosion scenes probably took, like, days of setup. They're insanely huge.
Do you know how long this movie is?
It's 2 hours.
Holy
and 15
shit!
minutes. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man, that really depresses me. I thought it would be like an hour 45.
No. You pushed me too far. Okay, then. It's a good thing I knew he was going to be directly behind the door.
Yeah, what? I thought I already knew that.
Okay. Uh-huh. There was no plan. So why didn't you leave?
Yeah.
You're a fucking intelligence agent and you don't know how to get out of a country? She just She just like hung out there for a year and a half after she stopped getting orders.
So that's supposed to be a submarine.
I guess. Apparently.
It's supposed to have wings on it. But yeah.
This movie is so bizarre.
Fuck you, movie. Fuck you. I planned on telling you you could go home. If he had gone home, you would have been completely fucked.
I knew if I told you to go home that you wouldn't go home. Oh, what? But did you know that if you told me not to go home, that I also wouldn't go home? And it would probably be easier for both of us? Well, I didn't think about that.
I don't have the power to grant her asylum. Go fuck yourself. You made a fake diner with... Fucking, come on. So stupid. Authorization.
I don't have the ability to set up things like these. Only to let my all my people get beat up by you over and over. That's all I can afford.
So all the other ones really didn't make sense to you? You just did them for no reason?
No. Yeah, that actually is probably the most believable thing in the movie so far. Actually, I can.
It's like when you have 10,000 forks and all you need is a spoon.
There's a knife, jeez.
I know, I said it badly on purpose, because English translation, you know.
Oh, I see.
Even though it doesn't mean anything. It's like
I think Vin Diesel needs a spoon. A Russian spoon.
Fuck yeah, it's spoon.
Undercover spoon.
You probably wouldn't be so cold if you wore, like, actual clothes underneath your jacket.
Oh, yeah. Now let's show 40 people dancing like...
Whee!
Still driving that GTO around.
His voice got like 3 times lower right there. I was like,
yes, why is he driving that GTO? Wasn't that the car that was given to him by the mobster guy?
Yeah.
Didn't they easily identify that car in like seconds?
He's drinking an energy drink. He's cool. Did he read that off something? Like, what was that line? You, right?
You can call me Agent Pilot. I'll be dying in 20 minutes. I love how now he's somehow a tactician. Like, he went from being an agent, now he's planning the missions himself.
Stupid. The tactics need to be undercover, too.
Snowboard like the wind, XXX. An undercover NSA agent appears to have been killed today when he tried to jump off of a cliff or off of a plane with a snowboard and somehow slide down a mountain.
I love how like this and Agent Cody Banks came out at the same time.
Did it?
Yeah, they were like within a year of each other. Those movies made a ton of money.
I don't remember Agent Cody Banks, but I think I can say that it can't really be a whole lot dumber than this movie.
No, it's not. It's not good. The action scenes are worse, but
Yeah, I believe that.
yeah. This song.
Yeah, that's Vin Diesel. Yep, that's Vin Diesel. Well, we found the Star Wars kid, but we've been looking for Star Wars man for a while. I think we spotted him.
Good thing you have a whole army of snowmobilers.
Then Vin Diesel presses a button and all the snowmobiles explode.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then his head just pops up in the bottom of the screen and goes, "Remember when we did that before?" That's what this movie does every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it does.
Hey kids, remember this? Oh, you're
that
dead now.
wasn't timed quite right, and the fall was way bigger.
Yeah, that fall, that was a fatal fall. That was not like a cliff you could slide down.
Okay, so if he's having a hard time sliding with his snowboard, there's no fucking way they could go down that hill with a snowmobile. No. Ever.
No.
They would just die.
Yeah, they would crash. You can't control anything.
Gotta get out my Red Bull. Oh, that's right. I remember this from the commercial.
Here's where I start an avalanche to follow me down the cliff. Oh, never mind. I broke my legs. Both my legs are broken now. Shit!
By the way, you done. You would not go fast in the avalanche.
No. Damn, I'm gonna need a few more X's for this one.
That fucking light bloom looks so stupid.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That looks really stupid. I think someone played Cool Borders 3 and went, that avalanche level was pretty cool.
Whoa, that house thing.
Yeah, it looked bad.
Really bad. Whoa. Oh, no!
Yeah, you're all dead. You're all fucking dead. So please don't tell me that he's able to outrun it, but they aren't.
Yes, that is exactly what's happening. Yep.
That makes sense. So dumb. So yeah, you're dead. No, you're dead. No.
Well, this ought to stay up.
That looks so goddamn bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh no! How will I play Kinetica now?
Everything's back to normal. Oh, well, too bad I'm completely fucked. So I got this snowboard on me that's strapped on with probably 100 pounds of snow on it.
Well, I still got Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder. We could play that. Uh-huh.
What?
What? What the hell did that mean?
I don't know.
What the fuck was...
Maybe that this is my home.
I know he was messing with him, but that didn't even make sense.
We're gonna make sick half pipes with these pipe dragons.
He could have just said something like I did go home to grab my coat or something, and that still would have made 100 times more sense.
Oh, so it didn't matter that you killed all those people because you still got captured anyways.
Yep. You said go to bread. I love that joke.
You have disappointed my friendship. I enjoyed our conversations about vandals.
Oh. They know.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
He is.
Sure.
Yeah, it makes sure. I'll give it to him.
I'll give him that. I'll pass on that.
For a guy who shoots a rocket in a room with all scientists in it, yeah, I can see him manipulating someone for 2 years.
The main character is a guy with a tattoo of 3 X's on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even come close.
Actually, they already know.
Yeah, everyone knows. This guy's like, God, I've heard this 400 times.
Who is John Galt?
Who is John Galt? It's gonna be Anarchy! 99.
Koala? What? Huh? They'll never know it was us that made the bombs, even though they're rating us in multiple locations. I don't know, this Yorkie guy is making some sense. Yeah. Good point, Glenn Francis. Now you have to face the power of the Ukraine army. You know, the Ukraine army must feel pretty down on itself when a bunch of fucking militants are kicking the shit out of them. Like,
it's pretty sad.
Yeah, that must bum them out. I do love how the media keeps calling them pro-Russian militants. It's like, you know, some of those people are Russian spies, right? Like,
yeah, totally.
It's like, are you fucking serious?
I liked how they showed an extended shot of that guy trying to get his gun unjammed when he wasn't even, like, relevant to the scene.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah, no. I don't need bullets.
So, what? So he's defeated. This is over. Like, the most he's gonna be able to do is bomb Prague. Like, that's... At this point, that's the most he'll ever be able to do.
That is true, but the movie still needs to come to a resolution where he gets shot by XXX because... Or dropped off something, or exploded. Eyeball lock. One?
Yeah, Yorkie...
Why don't you pick many guns?
Yorgie's a big fan of the Three Stooges.
When it slides up, it's like nyuk 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 nyuk.
Yeah, when you fail security, it goes nyet, and this goes like down. Yeah, it makes that noise. Yeah, they could seriously play Three Stooges noises during this movie, and it would make sense. Like, look at these soldiers.
It would work really well, I think, actually.
Look at these soldiers running into an open courtyard. Just with cars. Like, what are they doing?
Cover is useless.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't need that.
Cover's for suckers. I hit nothing.
You just pulled the gun and then you didn't check that it had bullets in it. What?
I love how I had 4 safeties. What did we choose
One, why did he not know that? Two, more importantly, why did she not tell him that?
Yeah. That's a high-stress situation, whatever. So this is a submarine.
Get you, C-Lab.
This is a submarine. And they're in the mountains. So I'm going to guess there's a lake nearby. Because if there's not, I don't know where it's going.
I mean, I guess.
If it's a flying submarine, that would make me extremely happy.
Oh my god, that would be the greatest thing.
But I'm going to assume that is not the case.
But that's not going to happen.
That's even too stupid for this movie.
Triple S.
Yeah, too stupid.
I absolutely love that they named it Ahab because it is like so generically bad.
And I love how they spent all this money on a submarine, but then they like painted Ahab on it like in the cheesiest way possible.
Yeah, and what is the implication of naming it Ahab anyway? Like, what is the white whale? Like, what?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be metaphorical, or is it just a dumb name? It seems he's armed his underwater space sub, sir. Oh my god. It will seek a heat.
That's a camera.
That is a That is a Panasonic camera. That is a Panasonic camera painted green with tubes on it. They use toilet paper rolls for that thing. Last shot before he died is him blowing smoke rings for some reason.
And it went right through the ring.
Yeah. Cool. Man, that camera is #1 in this movie for me.
That is so silly.
That is great. that was so fake. Like, they didn't even try. Oh man, that was great.
Of course, I'm sure they left an extra boat there, right? Because they're idiots. Or they left a jet ski.
No! It's gonna fly. Is it gonna fly?
It looks like it's hovering. That's fair. He's gonna get his leg smashed.
There's a door. You got a door. It's a door under.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you got him. There's a door. Okay. Oh well. Are you just the dumbest person alive? Ah, just in time. 30 minutes of actual movie time. No, I'm just kidding.
So it's all in real time.
We're down to 20 minutes.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
We haven't yet figured out
that guy.
why. Oh, worse. I think that I would take Samuel L. Jackson.
That inside of that looked really dumb. I think whoever did the camera bazooka did that inside of that car.
Here, take this bazooka cam and film all the damage.
Huh.
I'll see you later.
You had time to write a manual? You made a custom car and you're like, oh, I better get my wiki done for this.
Yes, sure. you had to write up a doc.
Yeah. He had to do it in FrameMaker, though, and it pissed him off. That's why it took so long. That was the delay. It wasn't actually making the car. It was using Adobe FrameMaker, because Adobe products suck ass. Yeah!
There's a little less tension when the main bad guy's already dead, and they're just chasing a bomb. It's not quite as interesting to me.
That's a fun rule to set.
Yeah.
This
totally.
poison isn't bad if it's in deep water. Why?
Yeah, it's like so vague and like, oh well, we never established that before, but okay.
Chemically, what's the difference between deep water and water on the top besides temperature? It's like the only thing, right?
Maybe it's dense and it goes to the bottom of the water.
Oh, and like lands gently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's stupid anyway.
Thank you, exposition man.
Oh boy. We knew that because No, you would not know that. Sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know how to use that. It's 2002 still.
15 miles in a boat. You're almost hitting a half hour.
Have you used one of those, like the old style GPSs recently?
Yeah, they're horrible.
They are the worst. It makes you type the name of the street and then select the street.
Yeah.
And then type. Oh my god, it is so infuriating.
People like them better.
Who?
People like Garmin's better a lot of times. I work with people who like to use Garmin's better than their phones.
I think the only reason they like it better is they've been using it.
Yeah.
That's why. Not because it's better.
The one thing I will say is Garmin's are good at saving addresses, right? Whereas neither Google Maps or fucking Apple's thing saves addresses well at all. Like, it's really finicky.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no, potatoes!
We'll die of famine now!
French fry joke. Make a French fry joke. Make a French fry joke, please. Do it. Do it.
Hot potato!
Oh, hot potato. That would have been a good one, too. I was hoping for French fries.
That's a solid potato salad.
Wow. That's a throwback there.
Yeah.
I know we're missing a bomb catcher that can grab bombs out of water. We just need to know the right button to press for the bomb catcher.
Ah, the harpoon and Ahab. Harpoon and Ahab. Except Ahab was the one who shot the harpoon, so it doesn't make sense.
I get it, except this is the car and not the sub, but, you know, that's alright. Oh, that was close.
Why wouldn't...
Killing us both.
Couldn't you just made it a soft top?
Changing the FM station apparently makes the top blow off.
Don't miss this impossible shot.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, it is. Very.
Oh, so you're too late already. You shouldn't have showed that. You shouldn't have showed that shot.
No.
Well, no, you caught up to it, I guess, somehow.
Yeah! XXx, good shot. Now you just have to do something even more impossible.
Well, why didn't you bring the bazooka with you? You would have had a camera then. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Parasailing's the sweetest. I love his USA fucking...
Wow. Yeah, it has to be a USA flag, right?
That looked horrible.
There was just no choice. Xander Cage forever.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now? Oh, okay, it turns into a zip line. That's pretty creative, guys. He fall asleep.
Going to. I'm bored.
Oh man, that's great.
It's the second time that's happened. We need to watch better movies.
I don't know, it's like one of the funniest things to me when you can fall asleep sitting up. That's like how boring this movie is at times.
It is. The movie isn't like it's certain parts of it.
Yes.
Ironically, the action scenes are actually too boring because they're so long.
They're too long.
Happens.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
So what is he trying to figure out?
I don't know. Apparently, how to disarm it, I guess.
Oh, that's what's gonna hurt the most of the gargoyles.
Yeah.
What was that?
That one smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real sad. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe I should,
By the way, that thing's totally not moving in that shot.
Yeah, I should probably bench press it or something. I don't know. This isn't from any of my video games.
Life will cease to exist.
This is what we're gonna lose.
How is this movie 18 minutes longer?
How is this movie in general just 2 hours and like 20 minutes long?
Yeah,
it should have been over a half hour ago.
Yeah.
You know what this did? This Godzilla. Because it went, we got him, but there's babies! And
yeah.
they're little bombs. Like, gotta chase them now, you know, all that shit.
We should watch Godzilla. No, we shouldn't.
I'd fall asleep in that one,
dude,
for sure.
I couldn't do it.
Sure.
That movie may be a 2. It's definitely a 3.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's definitely a 3.
We're talking about the old Godzilla. We haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one. I heard that one's alright.
I heard it's okay, yeah. Well, I guess they'll just throw it in the water. I don't know. I mean, stupid thing to... Oh, okay. Well, it's just... Why don't you launch backwards, stupid bomb?
Well, you shouldn't have said 10 seconds, because there's no way.
Yeah, that was,
Welcome to the Xander Zone.
Take a ride into the Xander Zone. It's underwater.
Now only all the fish will die. That wasn't really deep water.
No. And XXX was killed instantly.
I also got to point out.
And
I also got to point out real quick that they were going to launch 6 of those missiles, and one of those filled up a large warehouse with gas. So if they shot 6 of them, that wouldn't really do a whole lot, especially in an open air environment. But whatever. What do I know?
Xander Zone.
I can't give you asylum.
Yes? You're still getting asylum.
Why did he float up like that?
Yeah, if you were alive, why did you need to float up unconscious with your face down in the water?
Don't tell me he sees them.
Wow, he got back up there real quick.
How did she know? How did she know?
How'd he get over there so fast?
I don't know.
Is that the same bridge? Is he cold?
Bora Bora, what? Is that
Remember we
callback?
talked about earlier he wanted to go to Bora Bora.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I guess that's where he's telling him he has to send him. I don't know. Who
Got
cares?
They just want an
Bora
excuse
Bora.
to spend a few days in Bora Bora.
Well, you see, Bora Bora actually in their language means Xander Zone. So, makes sense.
Here's some tanning oil.
Here, let me put it on your sun nipples.
No, what does that mean?
Um,
What?
they were both killed trying to hold their breath underwater. Ah.
That's all that matters. The Gibbons test.
Gibbons?
Oh, well, that didn't go the angle I thought they were gonna. Oh no, they're gonna have sex underwater. That won't be good. I'll tell you. I don't.
No.
I may be assuming something here, but I don't. Oh, there's a hurricane, I guess. What? What?
What the fuck is going on? This movie transitions directly into Fight Club, actually. It's that thing sliding through.
Look at.
Wow. Look at that. Why'd they use that at the end and not the beginning?
I don't
they
know.
wanted
It
to show
seems
their
expensive.
Their cool shit.
Oh man. Holy fucking shit.
This is a weird way to end a movie, I gotta say. So that's
Hey,
it
you
then,
want to
huh?
have sex underwater?
That really is it. It's just a laser light show from here on out. I checked.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well. So XXX is a bad movie.
It's pretty bad.
It's
I
not
thought
the worst we've watched, but it was definitely one of the most unnecessarily long movies we've watched.
I gotta say that was better than The Crow for me. Not by a lot.
I would say so, I guess. I don't know. The thing is, it's different.
It's a much better made movie. The acting's better. Yeah.
That movie, the thing about this movie, though, is that it had literally no imagination whatsoever.
No.
Like, this movie was the least creative movie I've ever seen, maybe. It's like all straight up like movie tropes for for like 2.5 hours almost, all just movie tropes of action movies. So
it's definitely too long. It's way too long. It should have been a half hour shorter at least.
At least, yeah. I mean,
well, should have been a half hour shorter. That would have been an hour and a half. Hour 40 minutes. They could have done that. That would have made it better too. There's a lot of things they could have cut.
Well, it would have been like more like an hour 45 or hour 50 if it was a half hour shorter. That movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes almost.
No, our timer's at 2 hours and 4 minutes right now.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was including the credits.
Yeah, and their credits are like super fucking long. They're like 10 minutes long.
Well, they had to show off their sweet laser light show.
Well, yeah.
Why wouldn't they be? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd call it like a 3 or a 4, maybe. I mean, it's not good for sure, but
I'm gonna give it a solid 4, which almost sounds like a good review, but it's actually not. But I'd say it's a solid 4. That was an easier movie to watch for me than Vertical Limit, than The Crow.
A lot of these movies are hilarious, but the problem is there's only so much that you can deal with before it's like, all right, we're done with this. It's the same fucking action scene over and over. Yes, now they're on a snowmobile instead of a bike. I got it. It's the same scene. But it's just a different vehicle.
Dude, we needed one more scene because he had to welcome us to the Xander Zone.
That's true. Wasn't in the Xander Zone until that point.
Do you think the director winced when he read that in the script? Like he was like reading it, he just went, or maybe, or even worse, he went, yeah.
He probably thought it was funny. He probably went, I can get a budget for this. I'll make many, many, many dollars from this movie, despite how ridiculous it's going to be.
I think that guy directed the first Fast and Furious movie, Rob Cohen.
I mean, that would make sense.
He's directed a lot of big movies. I'm trying to remember. Let me look real quick. But yeah, the movie wasn't very good.
No. I gotta say, my favorite part of the movie was that bazooka.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They tried because they didn't show it for very long, but they showed it long enough. Like, they did not need to even show that thing at all. They could have been like, hey, it's a bazooka. There it is. And so, like, just flashed it, and that would have been it. But no, they gave it a little more time than it needed.
Yeah, so he's directed 25 things. Let's see what he's directed. He made Dragon, which is the Bruce Lee movie. Yeah. He did do Fast and the Furious. Okay, I thought he did. And
he did Stealth, which is inexcusable.
That's right. And that kind of ruined his career, because you look after that. Though I did.
Mummy 2.
I love how he did the Rammstein video documentary, so he must be a fan.
Is that Mummy 2 or 3? That's Mummy 3.
That's 3, yeah.
I don't even know what Alex Cross is.
Oh, that was a big bomb. That was shit. What movie was that? Wasn't that the one with Tyler Perry in it?
Oh, it is. Well, I don't...
That movie's supposed to be really bad. But, yeah.
Not on Netflix.
Yeah. I love how that's how we react. We're like, dude, oh man, we don't have the chance of watching that piece of shit.
So sad. He's produced a lot of stuff too, though.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's a very successful director. I had heard of him.
Well, I mean, I don't really care either way. That movie was definitely a problematic movie, though. Like I said, this is the thing that blew my mind about that movie. Nothing in it is really that surprising to me, except for the fact that it cost $70 million. I just do not understand.
Oh, you know what? I disagree. I thought that movie looked. Yeah, I thought that movie looked like a $70 million movie.
I didn't. Well, I mean, I can understand from the explosion stuff because they did so many pyrotechnics, but everything else felt low budget.
Yeah, a lot of things looked shitty in it. You know, like Vertical Limit was about $70 million too. And that movie looked, that movie
looked even worse.
That movie looked worse, yeah. So,
and that had way less like stuff to warrant the money, I guess. Yeah. So, I didn't know it cost that much. But yeah, so that movie was still kind of funny. Had its moments for sure. Had its moments. Next week we're doing what movie?
Click.
Oh, okay.
I've seen like 2 minutes of that movie, flipping the channels, and I flipped it off real fast.
I've seen half of it. You're gonna.
I'll probably not like it.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let it happen as it goes.
I really hate new Adam Sandler. I hate new Adam Sandler. Old Adam Sandler, for the most part, I could deal with it. Wedding Singer is fine. Happy Gilmore. Yeah. I think Billy Madison is amazing, even though it's bad. I know we're in different camps on that, but I think it's a legitimately funny movie.
I've watched it again more recently, and there was quite a few things that I laughed at, but I still say it's
not a well-made movie. Yeah, it's not.
It's a bad movie, but it does have some funny jokes. I agree. All right. Yeah. But yeah, so Click next week,
and then Failure to Launch.
And then Failure to Launch.
I'm kind of excited. We had Bro Month, you know, and that was a lot of bro, man. I need a lighthearted family comedy, and then fucking horrible romantic comedies are our wheelhouse. I feel like
they're great for making fun of, but they are bottom of the barrel for movies. Like the best thing about romantic comedies is that they're. I mean, I don't want to be too presumptuous, but I can say pretty confidently that they're made for women, but they're also some of the most insulting movies to women.
Oh, yes,
they're
yes.
Completely misogynistic. And not only that, they treat women like little kids. Like, they don't understand their emotions or anything. Like, they're just complete morons. And I find this so funny. I'm excited whenever we do a romantic comedy because I'm like, oh, what stupid shit is the lady going to do in this one?
It's weird. They're literally the only genre of film, I think, where the characters are almost always too flawed. Like, usually movies give people flaws, but they're like cop-outs. But in romantic comedies, they're like irredeemable flaws, and they justify them.
One of their favorite tropes is can't find a man. Okay.
I'm scared of commitment.
Have you ever seen a woman who looks like any of these actresses in these romantic comedies that can't find a man? That does not exist on Earth. Yeah. That is a myth. It's made up for movies. Doesn't happen.
Well, that's why they have to be insane and fucking horrible. Maybe that's what the writer knows. They go, well, a hot woman's going to be in this. So
they'd have to be at a high level of insanity, though, to not be able to find someone. Because there are a lot of dudes out there that are pretty desperate, I gotta say.
Yeah, but the girl wouldn't want those guys. That's the thing, though. The girls that is choosy, right?
She's not good enough for a real man. She's just too good for the shitty man.
Yeah,
still insulting to women.
I mean, that's how you get movies like My Best Friend's Wedding. I mean, like that's like the epitome of like that shit. But man. Well, I'm looking forward to watching romantic comedy. Send in movie suggestions though, because I think we've gotten some good ones. I think Click and Failure to Launch are pretty good ones.
Yeah, a lot of the time we don't notice when a new movie gets on Netflix, and
they don't have the best. They don't have the best interface. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, shocker, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, send us some movies if you want to watch something. As long as it's remotely watchable, we'll do it.
Cool.
It'll be fun.
Well, we better end this. We're almost at 2.5 hours. Well, guys, thank you for watching Mockflix this week. I'm Michael Nearstead, as always joined by Kevin Hotel, and we'll see you again next week on Mockflix.